Everett.
No, hey Bob.
Now that we have this committee named, when is it gonna meet, where is it gonna meet? Has that been decided yet, or who will decide that?
We're not technically full yet, cause we gotta wait on the budget committee member.
Okay.
Once we get the budget committee member, we'll have to all get, I think the best way to do it is probably gonna be through town, well, some of it's gonna be through town email, but we'll have to do a posting.
Those of you, what we should do is, so if you can get Lisa, so Bob, Paul, since you're still here, if you can get Lisa your email address.
Yeah, cause it'll just be easier to do a group thing and then figure
Okay.
out the date. And we'll have the first meeting and figure out the criteria on how we're gonna run the meeting and go from there.
Okay,
Work?
that works.
Bruce?
As the chair of the budget committee, could I be informed of what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
So, we're having a committee that's talking about qualifications, having a committee for qualifications of our police chief,
Fire
No,
chief.
our
fire chief.
There you go.
So I
Darn it, he's still here.
You're gonna get going on that letter as soon as you get home. And we just thought it'd be good to have somebody on the budget committee to sit on it, so we just figured next time we meet, we just get one person to volunteer.
Here.
Good.
If I was to, just a simple question. You needed somebody for the budget committee, right? If I was to give up my name and have Joanne take it, would that be, you know? And that way-
I don't think anybody in the budget committee is gonna turn down Joanne getting on it. If she
Well,
wants
I'll give
to.
up my name.
Yeah, but you're public.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
public.
public.
I have to replace you with another public member.
Oh, public.
But thank you, Frank.
Quit trying, so
Hey, you know, get it when you can.
Are you volunteering, Bruce?
When is the next budget committee meeting?
haven't got it.
Pull that out of the hat.
So,
When is the
the
next
next
budget?
budget committee's meetings will be coming out shortly. We don't have a current scheduled meeting yet.
Well, I was leading to something. As chairman, I'm sure you have contacts for everybody.
Yes, I
Can you shoot an email to everybody?
Sure.
Inform them of
Yeah,
this?
I have a few questions, that's why I've been waiting to,
Okay.
with the schedule, so.
Perfect. But you're good with doing that? Cause that'll fast track it and we can get it going.
Yeah, this is a
Yes.
new need, so to speak,
Okay.
Yeah.
outside of the budget cycle.
Okay.
Hey
Oh,
Bruce,
sorry.
go for it.
Budget committee, so it relates to the budget committee. So is there a new format, town-wide budget worksheet that has been produced by this office? Last year, we got to a point where we had a worksheet that was used by some departments. As the chair of the budget committee and the committee in general, we would like to see a singular budget sheet used for all departments.
Yeah, I can send it
And-
to
and-
you. It just got done, Bruce. I can send it.
That'd be great.
So some will probably give it to us in pencil and we will enter it into.
We'll let the
Excel.
select board go ahead and translate that, individual department budgets to the
Yeah.
adopted townwide budget worksheet.
So
Are
we
you
should,
getting the form? Yeah.
so we should have most of the departments meeting with them, by the end of October. We'll have two going into November, but, so,
All part of my calendar of events.
yeah, so I just,
No, she has a question over there, and he's directing it towards me. You don't get a budget worksheet from this office, the library trustees have their own, you just get a
I-
bottom line appropriation.
I have the one I've been doing for years and that's it.
Yep, that's, just
Okay,
follow
just
that
wanted to
format.
make sure because last year I
But no, so I'm gonna reject that, Lisa, the fact that the budget committee wants a unified budget sheet for all departments.
The thing is though, Bruce, with the library, they get a appropriation.
no, you're missing what he's saying.
Yep.
That
It's
appropriation-
confusing for the budget committee to get two different formats.
Then you're gonna have to give me what you have, because we've never done one for the library. So,
Or we can just give him a blank, and then
Yes.
he could put in
okay.
the appropriation line.
Then I'll come back and
That would
discuss
be
it
the-
with you.
All right, I can send it.
Or- Are you good with Excel? Oh, of course you aren't, but.
I ain't. I have a
Well-
degree in computer electronics, what are you talking about? Yes, I am, okay?
Okay.
And if not, I have somebody.
Yeah, I was about to say, you have a well-qualified person.
Before that's distributed, can I get a copy so that I can see that it matches
Oh,
the
yeah.
format that we were talking about last year and early this year?
And what I'll do is, tomorrow morning when I come into this, I will send you what I sent these guys,
Sure.
and that has everybody in it.
But if I may, we get in touch with Brian Conley, because we usually do a review of last year's budget, and then we do the next.
Year-end expenses is what she's referring to.
Fully aware, yeah.
I'm glad you do it now, not the same damn day you
I
turn
have
it in
the
like the
email,
last
right?
time I did.
I'm sorry.
I have your email, of course.
Our secretary
I got it.
has all
Okay.
emails and
All right.
we'll work through the secretary of the budget.
That's easy to collect.
That's all I have regarding the budget.
All right, you got anything else?
I just don't wanna cut, I was here last, so the rest of the crowd.
Well, we're going through public, so I mean, you were.
No, no other public.
Okay.
Nope, Marshall has his hand up.
So I'll help this budget, choosing the people on that thing easier. I wrote this, so I'm gonna give it to Lisa, because I didn't write it 3 times, but, it's a letter to resign from the fire department, the fire association, and I'm gonna resign my seat on the planning board as well. So that's just so I have more time. I can see the direction the fire department's going, so I'm gonna resign before I'm driven out to the wall.
Sorry, no, Marshall.
Will you be retaining your seat on the budget committee?
Yeah, stay on the budget. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Yep.
Sorry for losing you on the fire department.
Planning board.
I don't think you have a form anymore.
Nope. Who's chairman?
Are we still going around the room?
Sitting right behind you, Mr. Thompson, if you want to put somebody on the planning board, you can have one ZBA planning board member. I'll take it if you want it.
I don't even know where it's at right now. I haven't even had a minute to see where it's at, because that just kind of got.
I'm just saying, put my name in for nomination for planning board if you want it.
Are you still on ZBA?
Yep. And the state law says there can be one person in the town on both CBA and planning board, and only one. And we currently don't have anybody on right now.
I don't even know who. I didn't see that one coming.
On the planning board.
That's my fault.
You're on the planning board?
No, can be.
You can be,
Yeah.
yeah.
You wanna be nominated as well?
Why not?
That takes me off then.
Well,
All right,
Can
then,
only be one of us.
you want it? You want it more than me?
If you want it, take it.
Okay.
Lisa, I have other business.
You need a full board, so what do you
Yeah,
want?
fine, I'll do it.
So you're gonna do, okay, so you are going to be the one for the planning board ZBA first. And that meeting is this Thursday.
Yeah, that's this
Oh,
Thursday.
This Thursday.
Stay at home.
Yeah.
I gotta read, I don't even know where it's at. I just got it thrown in my lap, so
Yeah.
everything's flopping back and forth, so.
Yeah,
You're
All right,
good?
Mr. Blazon was not
What?
finished with his public.
I'm
Yeah.
fine, I'm happy, I'm content.
Okay, okay.
I have a couple letters to the town addressed to Frank, and Lisa's got copies. One is, a request is about a month old now for a resolution for zoning violations on Snow Road. Wondering if this board's done anything about that?
Well, sent a letter is usually being ignored, racking up fines. So I did go and, I took a look last night and see that there are 3 lights, correct?
Racking up fines, great.
Um,
The courts will do next.
You're still talking about the streetlights?
Yeah.
The guy here is,
Yeah.
all right,
It's a $550 a day fine. It's now going on for, gosh, 200 days?
and what we collected.
We wish we could, but that's.
Yeah, we don't collect fines, we just issue them.
But when do you stop?
So, there's judicial law on that I don't profess to know all the case law, but there is recourse.
No debtor's prison anymore.
Anything else?
Just lastly, there was a letter that was Nancy, I'm sorry, Miss Mills, I forget her first name.
Natalie.
Natalie, sorry, that was it, I had the N. She was given an investigation report for contaminated soils. She basically said that she wasn't in that position anymore, and then, so I referred it back to the select board for some response.
Probably have to follow up with
Don't
Jamie on
want it
that.
to drop off.
What do we do now, cause everything's flip-flopped, so.
I thought the tank got moved, but his stuff's in there?
Still continuing through my property into yours.
That would have to go through, Jamie.
We don't understand
I've addressed the select board, so the select board can assign it to
No.
whomever
I'm just
they-
telling you that Nat's not there now.
Good time to learn.
Tom?
Easy question. Motion lights, is there an ordinance against motion lights at the end of a driveway?
There is a lighting ordinance,
So the,
so
So
it doesn't
some-
really distinguish motion to, it's lighting in general.
so the zoning ordinance says it cannot project into a roadway.
It becomes a safety issue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's only when they're on, right? If I only turn mine on,
Fine stops.
It's only a concern after dark.